Hello, my name is Hilary Pena, and I am the Human Resources Director for TNT Security Solutions. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to use our scheduling platform called Humanity. To begin, you're going to download this app from your App Store. This is TCP Humanity. It's going to be blue and it has this green outline of a person. Once it is downloaded, you're going to open the app and log in. You are able to see on this dashboard a few key items. This first portion is going to be where you can clock in and out of your shift, readily available for same day. The next is going to be all of your shifts that are upcoming. The next portion here is going to be all of the open positions that you can request. This third and final part that we use mostly is this message wall. Your manager or supervisor or anyone from our office team is going to be able to leave messages for everyone here. And it is a good practice to be checking your message wall at least once a week. The next tab is going to be shift planning. It's going to be the second from the left. It automatically has you on my shifts for the week. If you want to look at the next week, you'll just use the tabs at the top, the arrows, or you can also select that down arrow here and you can see all of your shifts. If it has a blue dot, that means that you have a shift on that day. Now, there's two ways to pick up shifts. There's the dashboard that lets you see the ones for the current week, and you can select them from here. You can just click Request Open Shift at the bottom. Or in this shift planning, you can see them by week and by month on here as well. Now, if I want to pick up a shift, all I do is click on the shift I would like to pick up. I'm going to pick up this test shift. I'm going to click Request Open Shift. Now, again, this is a request. You are not guaranteed this position. It needs to be approved by your manager or supervisor. Once it shows up, it'll be on my shifts on that day. Now, again, if you are wanting to pick up a shift, but you do not see it on this pickup anywhere on here, then that means it is no longer available. If for whatever reason you want to look months out in advance, you definitely can. But again, if there is no shifts on here, then that means that there are no shifts available. The next portion is our time clock. This is where you can come in and clock in or out or change positions. So I'm scheduled for a shift today. It shows that I am late by an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm going to clock in by pushing that green button. Yes, you do need to make sure that your location is on. We're going to clock in and send our location, and it'll start keeping track of your time here. Now, if you're working multiple positions in the same day and you are allowed to stay clocked in as you transition from them, or if you are on the same site and just working a different post, you can do that from this page as well. You are not able to do that from the dashboard. So make sure if you have to change your position, you go to time clock. To change your position while you're still clocked in, you click this blue add button at the bottom. We're going to go add position. And I'm going to say I'm working BISD after hour athletics now. And it'll keep track of when I switch posts. Whenever I am finished with my shift for that day and it is time to clock out, I can do it one of two ways. So again, from this time clock or from the dashboard up at the top, that red bar. In the time clock, you will click clock out. You have to send your location again. Once you are on this page, you need to verify the hours from this clock in and clock out time, how many minutes or hours in the duration at the top, and it'll show the different positions that you worked. If when you're on this page and you see an error, you need to notify your manager or supervisor immediately, and then you click done. Next is this availability tab. We do not use this tab, so you can disregard it. Now, if you're a W-2 employee and you would like to request time off, you will come over here to this menu and you're going to select leave that with the little airplane. This leave tab immediately shows you all of your leave for the year, pending and approved and rejected. You are able to see your balance from this page as well by clicking the little blue letters at the top that says tap to check leave balances. This total amount on the right is how much you have accrued through the year. So I've accrued 4 days. I've used 1 day, so I have a remaining and available amount of 3 days. This is always by 8-hour shifts, 8-hour days. If I would like to use leave, I'll click the top right button that has the plus sign. Under leave type, I'm going to select PTO or paid time off. It automatically has it set for all of the day, and this will always have it 1 whole day. If I want to take off the 11th and I want to use 4 days, I click the 14th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 days for the 14th. If I try to use it now, because I only have 3 days of available balance, it's going to give me an error. It says you have requested more days than you have left for paid time off for year 2025. We're going to close that, and I'm going to change it to only 2 days. You can also put a note in here. Say if you have a doctor's appointment and you want to take off and use your PTO, you can do so, and you'll click done. And then you'll click request leave. Now say I want to use a part of a day. I'm going to click part of the day, turn that toggle on. I'm going to select the day and say I only want to use it for 4 hours for an afternoon appointment. I'm going to change this first number to be 12 o'clock p.m. That's noon. And my usual shift lasts until about 4 o'clock. I can select that there. Again, I could put my note. And I'm going to request the leave. This shows you all of the leave that you have requested, approved, and rejected. We always suggest the best practice is if you need to take time off, please couple that request with an email or a text message or a phone call to your manager or supervisor. The other thing that we're going to be using in this app is how you can receive notifications. So you're going to go to settings, notifications, and from here you can decide how you want to receive notifications for each thing. So the first way to receive a notification is push. This is going to be through the app, and it's going to show up in your notifications on here. To find that, it's going to be on your dashboard, this bell at the top left. These are all of the notifications. The next is email. It'll email you notifications to the email we have on file in the Humanity app. SMS is going to be text messages. Say I want to be only reminded by email for my upcoming shift. I'm going to turn that toggle on and turn off everything else. The way the system already is it will push it to all 3 of these things. So I would suggest you go through and read how you want to receive any kind of notification. We don't use availability or training, so you can ignore those 2 sections. If you have any other questions, please notify myself, Hillary Pena, or your manager or supervisor. Thank you and have a good day.